Previously on A Date with Death. The pound! The pound! Let me guess. The underworld, heaven, Australia? I don't mind the whole I want to kill you thing we have going on. I'm looking past the fact that you want to kill me. Oh my god, the axolotl. You really are a person after my own heart, aren't you? Okay, I absolutely have to. You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill toward you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. Keep walking. You keep walking at a leisurely pace for a reason even you don't understand. You hear a crumbling, collapsing crash and watch as the truck falls down into a sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. Strange, but luckily you are unscathed. New book. Diary number 1. Dear Diaries. Did you know I turned 8 today? I guess you probably didn't, because I don't think diaries count as real people, so you probably can't know things I don't tell you. But now you know, so it's good. Probably. Guess what? It snowed. And guess what again? That means I don't have school. God. Did you hear that? We don't have school. Yay! I have to wait for my presents apparently. I want to open them now. When am I ever going to get my presents? Okay, I'm going to make a snowman now. I wonder how snowmen get a skeleton. They have skeletons, right? That'd be so cool. Okay, bye! Dougie. Bonbon is rolling around on your bed, enjoying the last traces of sunlight. She looks a little tired after the walk you took together earlier. You happened to stumble upon a new dog park nearby and spent the afternoon playing fetch. It was a great time for both of you. You pull out one of Bonbon's favorite 3 metal cups and a handful of dog treats. She instantly recognized the game you're about to play and sits on the floor waiting for it to begin. You place the treats under one cup, then shuffle them around slowly. Bonbon's eyes follow the cup the entire time. She is very good at this game and correctly identifies the cup with the treats under it. She munches them happily, and you prepare for another round. Cute. My bed. Your favorite bed. It also happens to be your only bed, but that doesn't matter. Your soft green bedding sits against pristine sheets. You sit down on the edge of the bed and look around your room. It makes you smile. Your style has changed a lot over the years, but you're very proud of how it looks right now. Before it was... I'm gonna do this again. You have always been a collector. That hasn't changed, though you're waiting to unpack all of your anime merch when you have more space. You can't wait to see how your style will continue to change in the future. Oh wait, the door. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go to this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the hall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause as you assume the person on the other end of the line replies. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this, please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hang up, and you think it was probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. You're early. The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds. What can I say? I can't stay away. I mean, I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right? The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies? You caught me. Sorry. Come in. We can eat some before we go. Luckily I saved you a couple, huh? The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. Okay. Time to go to the laptop. Shit. Okay, chat room. Mortal. Do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. What? Hello? Edgy Reaper boy? Your app is broken! The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Nor following a single simple instruction. You don't listen purposefully, yes. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It is none of your business. You were not meant to admit it. What am I supposed to do with you? Is it not? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And they didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Does this have something to do with your camera being off? Why are you being extra edgy right now? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there's a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that, and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So, what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Will you turn on your camera? Somehow I miss your face, you know. Grim? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Really? Grim! Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Are you sure you're okay? Your sass hasn't been hurt, I see. I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can understand. You should have a nap. You should eat something. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath. As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. It's nothing personal. Sorry. You're making me worry more. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Not gonna lie, I have no clue what you're talking about. Right, your soul. Uh-huh. Let us resume via text. Okay. Oh, toggle automatic. This will work better. You are simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You are an enigma to me. You say a lot of crazy things, but you're being extra strange today. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see? No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors, but the coloring is still solid, always. Ah. I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You are not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there, but it's not. The colors are strong, yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it's like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise, then broke it? A blood what now? Judging by your lack of understanding, I'd say not. And one cannot enter into a blood promise without understanding the consequences of breaking one. And since you show no understanding of what one even is, Grim, I literally have no clue what all this is even about. Blood promises and curses, that stuff is out of fantasy books, not real life. This is entirely untrue. You just haven't had a life where you have witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So what's this idea of yours then? I'm going to channel some of my life force into you. What? Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing, but you've just gotten a boatload stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. How the fuck am I supposed to do that on text? The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul, and it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be your first and only. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer a part of my conscious to you. Yo, what? Is this like demonic possession? Truthfully, I suppose so, yes. They are quite similar. That's comforting. There's a first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying. What will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection is made. And if I do resist, your mind will simply break apart and fracture. Oof. I am stronger, and your mind will not be able to fight back against me. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind would fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I wouldn't be me anymore? No. You would be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind, boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I am doing something forbidden. Kind of sounds forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Grim? Shall we begin? Ah, jeez. I love how it's always yes or yes. Wow, I love talking to a blank screen. Ugh, I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now? What? I didn't get to... You said, is it not something visible to the eye? Nor is it anything for you to heavily rely on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just call me? Or tell me? It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection join anything, not wait then? You know, until you've recovered? Won't it make it worse? I suppose that would be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is it not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you? Just... Yes? Don't look away until the connection is formed. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you, just don't try to push me away. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. You aren't going to make me do weird things, right? Are you going to take control of my body? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious. And I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So you're in, So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for said answers. How? 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I'm going to examine your aura. Feel it, smell it. That almost sounds gross. Surely you could have phrased that a little better. And maybe it will give me answers on what is stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me, how do I know this isn't a trick? Is this actually a ploy for you to take my soul? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul, right? I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. I don't know if I believe you, but let's do it anyway. Well, are you prepared? As prepared as I'll ever be. Stay still and prepare yourself. Nearly there. Grim? Shh, don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. You will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. I am... There you are. Was that a heart? Whoa. Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky, by the way, because of all of your wiggling. What the... Dude, what is going on? Huh? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time? You're... actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. As I've been telling you this entire time, I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. I told you, now you look somewhat foolish, don't you? Nothing new there. How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? Feels itchy. Not that feeling. That's just an itch. The connection, you moron. I feel it, like a pool. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer a part of my conscious into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscious will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. That makes absolutely no sense. Of course it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm? How fascinating. Grim? Yes? What if my mind... You will be fine. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. If you say so. Okay, I believe you. If you say so. You disagree? Not exactly. I do feel like we're suited for each other, like you said. I'm just unsure about what it means to be suited to death, literally. I also don't know. Maybe we'll find out together. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection. A bridge. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Oh yeah, it's a huge bridge. It's just a little bridge. Small thing. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive. Congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That's the pull of my mind. What happens if I let go? Okay, I can do that. What happens if I don't feel this pull anymore? I'll hold tight. Good. Make sure you do. I don't want to deal with the consequences of any unfortunate accidents. Though, as you said, it would make my job a little easier. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll try my best. Close your eyes. Okay. When I made it across, you can open them again. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Interesting. Grim, maybe this was a bad idea. I'm worried about hurting you. Mortal, calm down. Stop worrying so much. As long as you stay calm, then nothing will go wrong. Sorry, I'm calm. Phew. Yeah, I'm fine. I trust you. That was too close. You seriously know how to stress me out. Sorry, I can be an anxious person. I'm nearly there. Stay composed for a little longer. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. I... How do you feel? Strange. That is normal. Now let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. Ah. What is it? How did you... How could that... Wait a second. I can hear you in my head. Yes. I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. It's kinda scary. Like, hearing you through my headphones was bad enough. Huh. If anything, you should be thanking me. You get to experience my voice in a way no one else has before. So, you can see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before, too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels... sparse? Is that bad? Not exactly what I want a pretty man to call me, but okay. I am unsure at the moment. I don't know what it means. Hey, why are you pulling that kind of ugly face? You have a serious RPF right now? You look kinda built up right now. What is that? Resting bitch face. What? I can assure you my face is broadening on heavenly. There is no bitch face. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I told you this already. Pay more attention. What's wrong with bright things anyway? Right, you don't like the light, do you? Do you sparkle in the sunlight like the vampire from that movie? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It's just... It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. I'm just a little sensitive, okay? I bet you are. Oh. Be careful not to damage your eyes then. Don't look too close, alright? Fantastic advice, except I must look closely if I am to work out what exactly is wrong with you. But if it hurts you, that makes me feel kind of bad. I'll deal with it. So, are souls supposed to be that bright? Sometimes, souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare, but not unheard of. What? I meant my eyes, But, yours doesn't look the same. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. Phew, I was worried it would smell like the eggs I ate last night. What the lack of smell tells us is that you are indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again, it helps me concentrate. Looking into my eyes, is that distracting, huh? What is it now? Grim? Open. Give me the diagnosis, Doc. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? It's you? Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. So bossy. You don't mind. I do kind of enjoy it, alright. I'm the best of the best. There's no one better on your plane or my plane than I. I am everything people should strive to be. Steve, at it again. That's kind of out of nowhere. I don't know. Oh. It is an undisputable fact. Yet, I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best, then. Nonsense. That is not an option. If anything, that is a problem with you, not me. Ouch. Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The color flow is like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield? Maybe something is protecting me? Is there something you need protection from? That would be... you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I am still not at my full strength. And I believe you for now. I'm not quite sure I believe you, but for now, let's pretend I do. That is fair. So, no answers? You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras, and then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. Out of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. It's his tongue. His tongue. What is he doing with that tongue? That tongue right there. What is he doing with it? Why? I can't. That's making it horrible. Anyways, sorry. Huh. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps, maybe if you behave or beg. I'd rather not. Do I really have to beg? I mean, you don't have to do anything, but if you want to know, maybe if you begged me first. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now? So suddenly? I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming first. Take care of yourself, okay? Do you think you could perhaps be a workaholic? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. But thank you, I appreciate it. Get some rest, please. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. So you've said. If you say so. Everyone lies at some point. That's exactly what a liar would say. If you say so. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? What? Absolutely did not stare and never have. And what if I said yes? You told me to focus on the pool. You are the pool. Heh, I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? I would say that you are making a mistake, obviously. The one place I will lead you to is doom. Remember that. Well, as long as that comes after me being wrapped around your... If anything, I'd say I have you wrapped around my finger. Your finger, that is. You should watch what you say. It could be misunderstood. Either way, you could not handle being wrapped around me for too long. We shall see. In your dreams, sunshine. I'm leaving now. Try not to get too much trouble while I'm gone. Night-night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I'm assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe I just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your PFP to that. You and your edgy teenager-like ass. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did, LMAO. I feel you're being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't, and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Such heartwarming support, thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine.